Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter finding themselves playing from behind. To the air, it's Rose. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on loss of yardage.
A nice catch, way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a man in the middle. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown Spartans! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's West. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the draw, it's Clay. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket, get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels?
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Rose. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Running inside, it's Alexander. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Motion from the wide receiver. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Looking for a crease, it's Alexander. Finding some room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Leaves it with the back. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to run, it's Alexander. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Gets the back moving. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Rose. Pocket breaking down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run the option. And they swarm him under.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Rose. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe a crease. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Rose. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Into the end zone. Looking to get it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground with the running back. Tripped up for the tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release on the RPO.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Rose. Finds space on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. The give on the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Spartans are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there are still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Rose. Under fire, and they got him.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell in that pass rush, man, they were coming.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The snap sets up to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They'll move the tight end. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait until a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and we are tied coming down the stretch. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rose. Zings it complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
They get a huge play offensively, and now in this 2-minute situation, you got to think about clock management, right? When are we spiking the ball? We got to be throwing to the sidelines, get guys out of bounds, save some clock. We're trailing, but we've got a chance to win. We just got to be smart with the clock management.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Back open in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. And this one is perfect. And they go back on top. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. To the air. It's Rose. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Hard-hitting tackle. 3rd down here in overtime and some work to do. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. 3rd and goal, and get a pebble of that football across the plane and the game's over. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked him down in the backfield. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Knocks it right through. We are tied, and we'll play another OT. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And the Spartans get it first here in the 2nd OT.
Here we go, ready, go, go!
He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Go, go!
Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown, San Jose State! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go!
Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, North Texas! With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
Snap in the shotgun. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.